everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Hollywood Makers. I am your host, Claudia Cano-Asbjornsen. And today we come to you with a very different plan than originally intended for this first episode of 2025. We reside here in Los Angeles. And as most of you know, the world knows, California, LA, Southern California has been under the threat and destruction of fire through the wildfires that have consumed so much. And so it's been a very difficult time for us here. And we wanted to start this year with better news and talking about the Golden Globes and the Oscars and all that stuff. But obviously our minds and our hearts have been taken away from what would we normally do to focus on what we can do to help. And so today's episode, we wanted to dedicate it to just say thank you to the people that have donated, to the people that are out there helping the helpers, to especially the firefighters and the first responders who are continuously risking their lives to help others survive this terrible devastation. We are very moved by the amount of people that have been out there supporting each other in LA. The LA residents are not made out of just celebrities and people with money. This is a city that's made out of people that came here as hustlers to try to make it in different industries, not just the entertainment industry, but people that are suffering right now because they're under threat of fires, of evacuations, the stress of it all, seeing their families and their friends losing their homes and their livelihood. It has been quite some time here in LA. So we wanted to say thank you to the people that have done so much to help out and risk their lives. And I have been fortunate enough to be part of the volunteers that have been out there trying to help as little or as much as is possible to us, right? The little bit that we can do. So thank you to all those people because they have shown that the city is immensely helpful and that people in their heart want to help out and assist those who need it most. We have had help from a lot of other countries like Canada and Mexico and all the states surrounding LA coming to help, which is something that we all very much admire and appreciate. Originally, we were going to talk about the Oscars, but obviously the fires have changed all the plans. The about 10,000 Academy members that were supposed to be voting, it was supposed to have happened this January 17th. It has been pushed back so they would give the members more time to vote because obviously voting for the Oscars is not something that's top of mind for thousands and thousands and thousands of people, obviously. But just wanted to give you the news that those things have changed. The voting originally was supposed to end on January 12th. Then it was extended due to the fires to January 14th. But now it's been extended again until January 17th. And then after the voting ends that day, the nominations, which were scheduled to come out on a ceremony on Sunday the 19th, is now going to happen on Thursday, January 23rd, through a virtual event, and people will know who the nominations are. Obviously, if the fires don't get worse, which we are all praying and hoping they don't, then that's what the schedule looks like. March 2nd continues to be the day when the Oscars are going to be hosted by Conan O'Brien. A lot of actors, celebrities, people in the industry have actually made the request that the Oscars be canceled and that money that would have gone to producing that special be given to the relief fund. Obviously, it's a great idea because we want more focus to be put on helping than on awarding someone for their work. But also, the other side to that coin is that a lot of people depend on those jobs because there's a lot of caterers and people that work in construction and lighting that create those events, just like the Grammys that are going to happen here in LA as well. So all those jobs cannot be lost again because the industry has already suffered so much through COVID, through the strikes. And they thought that this year, 2025, was going to be the year of rebound. And those initial, award shows provide additional jobs for those workers. So hopefully we can find a happy medium, because, yes, awarding cinematic awards, it's not top of mind for thousands of people here in California and around the world when so much devastation's happened. But the other side of that is that those jobs are definitely needed more than ever. And just to let you know as well, the luncheon that usually happens for the nominees, a tradition that has happened in the Oscars for many, many years, is going to be canceled, which is understandable. And the scientific and technical awards for the Oscars have been rescheduled, but we don't have a date for that yet. So it's been quite an interesting time here in LA. A lot of stress, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, loss, but also, within all this darkness, there's a lot of light, seeing how many people come together to help each other out. And the pouring of donations and support and volunteers out there has been extremely, extremely heartwarming, and it gives us hope for the future. So for all of you Hollywood makers, we want to give you at the end of today's podcast a list of places where you can donate, because these efforts are going to take long. It's not just when the fires end, which fortunately we're hoping they will end soon. But after that, the recovery and the build up and rebuilding and all that stuff for all those people that have lost everything, it's going to take some time. So your help through donations and your help through your support is going to be immensely, immensely needed and appreciated. So all of you Hollywood makers, our community, we hope that you stay safe out there. All the people around the world that watch us, thank you for being part of the community, and hopefully you can use those resources to help a little bit when and if you can. And here are just some of the few places where you can donate to the cause to help the relief for the fires here in LA. One of the bigger organizations is obviously the Red Cross, and you can donate at redcross.org. The Salvation Army is also delivering food, water, and emergency necessities to the victims, and you can donate at disaster.salvationarmyusa.org. The World Kitchen Organization has also been delivering meals to those in need and the first responders, and you can donate to their cause via donate.wck.org. And California has its own fire foundation, the cpf.calsalabs.org, and you can donate to them, or the Cal Fire Foundation, which is calfire.foundation. And obviously there are many, many places online that you can find where you can donate and help assist the victims of these terrible, terrible fires. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we will talk to you guys later.